here at Anchored Coffee. There's a lot of coffee stands in the Pacific Northwest, but none other like this one, and we're here with the owner, Kassi Allen. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks for having us in today.
Thanks for coming.
But we wanted to come in today. I want to just introduce you to the community and anybody that doesn't know that you're here, which is hard to believe because you're kind of a polarizing character in Coeur d'Alene. And obviously we love coming here. This has been, I remember when I was with law enforcement here, we'd come in here and we'd have briefings with you sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's actually how I got to know you. But wanted to ask you about Anchored Coffee. How did you get started with a coffee stand?
So actually I started at Starbucks in 2005, spent almost 15 years with them, and then just decided I wanted to be more involved in the community, which was mainly law enforcement and fire. And Starbucks is super great about being involved in different aspects, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted. So I found this. It was a burrito truck, actually, ironically. It was called Orlando's, and we bought this and opened 5 months later.
Really?
Yes.
So how long have you been opened?
5.5 years.
But coffee's not all that you do now.
No, it isn't.
You have a bakery as well.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
So we wanted to be different from, like you said, there's a lot of coffee stands and we wanted to be unique in our own way. So we actually make all of our items fresh every single day. So from scratch recipes, we bake them and then deliver them to all of our locations every single morning so that we have that difference in product.
Is this the only spot that we can find you? You have the bakery?
So we have this one. We are on Ironwood Drive in front of Peak Fitness. We're also in the Stancraft Jet Center. We do in-flight catering for that as well. And then we are opening a larger sit-in bakery in Post Falls at the Prairie Falls Golf Course.
That's a whole new facility.
Whole new facility. It is a gigantic building. We will have a hotel above us. We will have an event center above us. So it is a multi-purpose unit.
That is really cool. You seem to be really involved in the public safety sector up here.
Yes.
How did you get involved?
So my dad, after serving in the Army, became an Idaho State Trooper. So, I spent my whole life in a cop household. And then after he retired in 2011, passed away in 2014. So that was kind of my drive for wanting to do more with this community. And, a lot of my friends were cops that I had grown up with. Some of them babysat me, dispatch babysat me when my dad would have to go to a crash back in those days. So just being able to be more connected to the friendships that we had built all of those years. And really, we didn't have a lot of relationships with the county or the city. So being able to bridge that gap. And then in 2015, I joined the Cooney County Police and Fire Foundation as their fundraising chair.
One last question. So this table, sat at this table quite a bit.
Yes.
Tell me about this table.
So actually, the second year we were open, we used to have this tiny little fold-up table that only sat like 4 people. So when you guys would come in, we didn't have enough space for everyone to sit down. So one of the city cops actually...
Who was that?
Eric Brakey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and formerly of the county. He was actually at the county when it happened. He had the idea to build a table. And so he went around and got donations from everyone to build this. It's like a $3,500 table. It actually lights up, but we don't have it plugged in right now. And all of this, we have one whole section of my dad's memorabilia on the table, and the rest of it is all donated from people that have stopped by. We've had cops come from Arizona that are meeting their friends here. We had a group of Marines come in, and these are all donated items from them. We have some really cool challenge coins. We have a Benghazi coin in here. We have a 9/11 coin. Like, some of these are one of a kind, and we're so happy that we get to have them on our table. But this is our gathering area. This is where everyone gets to come. We call it the truth table, and we always talk to our employees like, listen, you might hear some crazy things if there was a wild call that they want to talk about, but the whole point is to come in, and whether you just need us to feed you out of the public eye or you need to talk about something traumatic, like, we're here for all of that.
Feeding you is in public safety and those guys on duty. That's awesome. Well, thank you guys. This is Anchored Coffee. Come by and check them out. They are on the corner of Dalton and 95. And all the girls back here, thank you for all you do and all your service and helping out everybody in the community.